Guys, gals, and everything in between, welcome to another update regarding anything to do with cryptocurrency. Today is Sunday, September the 6th. Final update of the day. We'll go over a few topics tonight. One of them being how small nations can benefit big from blockchain. Just want to say before I tell you about this, if you do like these kind of content videos, do let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you are into cryptocurrencies, which ones you have, which ones are worth getting into. Let's discuss. Right now, there is no getting away from the fact that blockchain and cryptocurrencies can be used in new and innovative ways on a national level to bolster certain countries. But it appears that the nations take the biggest advantage of this are the smaller ones. Countries like the US and other major first world nations are still heavily dependent on the legacy they built to get them to the top of the tree and are skeptical of anything new. This is why nations like Georgia, as one prime example, are seeing blockchain as the next level in Industry 4.0. In an interview with the former Prime Minister of Georgia, it was explained how this small nation is looking to capitalize on the boom of this new technology. But it is nothing new, as in 2017, the government of Georgia made a bold move by signing an agreement to use the Bitcoin blockchain to record land titles. Go figure, eh? Of all countries. The country is also known as a powerhouse for mining crypto, and in 2019, the government of Georgia signed a memorandum of understanding with the blockchain technology firm Input Output Hong Kong, or IOHK, to advance blockchain projects across government sectors with a large focus on education. Hope I don't butcher this name. Mamuka Baktadze, who served as the country's prime minister between June 2018 through September 2019, explained that blockchain has a bright future in Georgia and across the rest of the world. Georgia is a very good example of the limitless opportunities associated with blockchain, especially within the public services sector. Currently, we are implementing a very important project in the education sector together with IOHK and Charles Hoskinson, who is a very good friend of Georgia, he said. Together with the Ministry of Justice and Minister for Education, we are implementing the Credentials Verification Project. The team is using a Cardano-backed blockchain for this. Overall, we have a vision to make Georgia a regional hub for business, trade, tourism, and finance, which are all important for innovation. It's also important for the companies who are involved in innovation here to have access to a pool of talented individuals. Most countries have embraced blockchain and been a little more skeptical of Bitcoin and the likes, but not in the case of Baktadze. I'm a strong advocate for digital currencies, and I have many strong arguments for being so supportive. It's a fact that we are living in the era of the fourth industrial revolution. Digital currencies are an inevitable part of this era. At the same time, the lessons learned from the previous industrial revolutions are very interesting, he explained. The technologies introduced in the first industrial revolution were struggling for decades to close the economic gap that stood between them and industrial relations. Still, the gaps that we are observing between countries and economies have the same roots. Therefore, it's my understanding that the fourth industrial revolution is the greatest opportunity of all. I'm guessing we don't have many Georgian YouTube watchers, but it's still a very, very interesting read, and a lot can be learned from it. On to the next topic from today. Binance defends SUSHI listing after criticism. I wrote something about this in the earlier video. But following SUSHI Swap's dramatic drop, users blasted crypto exchange Binance for even listing the token in the first place. But Binance stands by its decision to back risky projects. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, better known as CZ, defended their decision to list projects and tokens like SUSHI in a tweet. I quote, "As one of the leaders of the space, we support innovation. With innovation comes a chance of high reward and high risk. Some projects make it to the moon, while some fall short. Always manage your risk accordingly. In crypto winter, I tell people to HODL. When things are hot, I tell people to be super cautious. I still get heat whenever something goes south. I will take the heat. It just hurt to see people getting wrecked and still not managing their risks." End quote. SUSHI fell from $9.5 to 1.13 in just 5 days after its project head, the anonymous developer Chef Nomi, dumped a stash of sushi from the development fund. Chef Nomi has handed over control of the protocol to FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. Decentralized finance watchers were not happy with Chef Nomi's actions, and some who bought sushi blamed exchanges like Binance that listed the token in the first place. Binance has long been a supporter of DeFi projects, listing many projects in the past year. Zhao has said he believes DeFi is the future, though more education and experimentation may need to happen before it becomes mainstream. The next one I'm going to tell you about is silver. The price may bounce at demand level of $26. The price may increase towards the previous high, which was $29. So the weekly price analysis for September 6th for silver. The bears have to gain more momentum in order to break down the support level at $26. Should it happen, then the price may decrease further to $23 and $19 price levels. In case the demand level of 26 holds, as usual, the price may increase towards the previous high at 29, provided the $27 level does not hold. XAGUSD long-term trend, ranging. Silver is ranging in the long-term trend. The bull's momentum turns lower and the bear's pressure remains the same. The consolidation of silver price remains within the 2 EMA last week. The bulls were unable to push up the price to break up the dynamic resistance. Also, the demand level at 26, which was defended by the bulls, and this prevented the price from further decrease to the $23 price level. The price is trading directly in contact with the 9 periods EMA, with 21 periods EMA above the price. However, the relative strength index period 14 is at 50 levels, with the signal line showing no specific direction. Nevertheless, the bears have to gain more momentum in order to break down the support level at 26. Should it happen, then the price may decrease further to $23 and $19 price level. In case the demand level of $26 holds, as usual, the price may increase towards the previous high at 29, provided the $27 level does not hold. XAGUSD medium-term trend is bearish. The silver price tested the resistance level at $29 on September the 1st, but the level holds the price. A bearish engulfing candle formed at the level on the same day, and this made it to bottom at the $26 price level on September 4th. The price consolidates at the level for the whole day. The silver price is below the 9 periods EMA, while 21 EMAs is above the 2. The relative strength period index period 14 is below 50, with the signal line bending up, which indicates buy signal. The price may bounce up provided the demand level at $26 holds. Buy stop order can be placed at 27.284, target at 28.769, and stop loss at 26.150. You guys and gals and everything in between have anything in silver? Let me know in the comment section below. This might be the most interesting one of all. The top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch this week: BTC, ETH, LINK, NEO, XEM. A short-term bottom for Bitcoin and altcoins may be confirmed if the bulls do not allow the recent lows to be broken during the next fall. The U.S. stock markets, gold, crude oil, and crypto markets have all corrected in the past week, which shows that traders booked profits in most asset classes. The total crypto market capitalization corrected from a high of above $394 billion to a low of about $313 billion, which is roughly a 20% correction. This decline also led to a sharp fall in Bitcoin futures open interest, which was down by 653 million on September the 3rd, suggesting squaring up of positions by a few professional short-term traders. However, Even after the fall, the trend in several major cryptocurrencies has not turned bearish because they are still trading above their respective 200-day simple moving average. Professional traders watch this moving average closely, and it is generally considered that if the price stays above it, the trend remains positive. Usually, every sharp fall is followed by a rebound because aggressive traders use the dip to buy. However, the bears who could not sell in the first fall wait to sell on relief rallies. If the next drop breaks below the recent lows, then it will suggest the start of a deeper correction. Conversely, if the bulls can defend the recent lows and sustain the rebound, it will suggest that the correction might be over. The cryptocurrencies selected in this analysis are all trading above their 200-day SMAs and are attempting a rebound off their recent lows. As the correction has been sharp, traders should watch the price action carefully before initiating any long positions. BTC USD. Bitcoin has failed to rebound sharply from the $10,000 level in the past 3 days, which suggests that the bears are selling on every relief rally. This suggests that the sentiment has turned from buy-on dips to sell-on rallies. If the bulls fail to push the price above 10,400 and sustain it, the bears will make one more attempt to resume the correction. If the BTC USD pair sustains below 10,000, a drop to the 200-day SMA, 9,078, is likely. This is an important support to watch out for because if the price breaks and sustains below this level, the selling could intensify further. The next support on the downside is 8,000 and then 7,000. However, if the pair rebounds off the current levels and rises above 10,625, a move to 11,000 is likely. This is an important level to watch out on the upside because if the bulls can push the price above this, it will suggest that the downtrend has ended. The 4-hour chart shows that the bulls have not allowed the price to sustain below the 10,000 level, which suggests that they are accumulating at lower levels. If the bears do not break the 10,000 support convincingly within the next few days, the possibility of a sharp rebound increases because the aggressive bulls will buy expecting that a bottom has been made. A breakout or breakdown of the 9,835 to 10,625 range is likely to start the next trending move. Until then, trading inside this range is likely to remain volatile. ETH USD. Ether plunged and closed below the strong support of $366 on September 5th, which is a negative sign. The altcoin is currently attempting to rebound off 308.392, which is just above the 100-day SMA, $304. The bears will try to stall the relief rally at 377.053, which is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level of the most recent leg of the fall from the 52-week highs. If the ETH-USD pair turns down from this level and breaks below 308.392, a drop to 288 is possible. A break below this support will be a huge negative. Conversely, if the bulls can sustain the price above 366, or if they can arrest the next dip above 308.392, it will increase the possibility that the bottom has been made. That is likely to attract further buying, which could resume the up move. The upsloping moving averages suggest that there is only a correction and the medium-term trend still favors the bulls. The 4-hour chart shows that the decline has been sharp, and the bears have sold aggressively on a pullback to the downtrend line. However, the bulls are currently attempting to push the price above the downtrend line. If they succeed, it will suggest that the short-term selling pressure has reduced, and that could result in a rebound to 366. If the bulls can push and sustain the price above the 366 to 377.053 resistance zone, it will suggest that the correction might be over. Don't forget, guys, gals, everything between. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified each time I make a new release, which is daily nowadays. Let's go on. Link/USD. Chainlink plunged to an intraday low of $9.10 on September 5th, which is just above the critical support at $8.90 and the 100-day SMA $8.69. The sharp rebound off the support shows that the bulls have aggressively purchased at lower levels. Currently, the bulls are attempting to push the price above the 50-day SMA of 12.29. Above this level, the bears could again pose a stiff challenge at 12.89. If the Link USD pair turns down from either level, the bears will try to sink the price below the 890 support. Conversely, if the bulls can push the price above 12.89, a move to the downtrend line is possible. A break above this level will suggest that the bulls are back in command and a rally to 17.7777 is likely. The long tail on the 4-hour candlestick that dropped to 9.10 shows that the bulls aggressively purchased at lower levels. The bulls again stepped in to buy the next dip at 9.7155, which is a positive sign as it shows that traders are not waiting for lower levels to buy. However, the bears are unlikely to give up without a fight as they will try to stall the recovery at 12.89. If the pair turns down from this level, the price might remain range-bound between 8.90 to 12.89 for a few days before making a decisive breakout. If the bulls can sustain the price at 12.89, it will be the first indication that the correction is likely over. NEO/USD. The bears have not been able to sink and sustain NEO below the breakout level of 16.72441, which is a positive sign. This suggests that the bulls are not dumping their positions in fear. The 50-day SMA, 14.98, and the 100-day SMA, 12.89, are sloping up, which suggests that the medium-term trend remains bullish. However, the bears are unlikely to give up without a fight, as they will mount a stiff resistance at 18.75334 and again at 19.53099, which are 38.2% and 50% Fibonacci retracement levels of the most recent correction from the 52-week highs. If the bulls again buy the next dip to the 16.72441 level aggressively, it will suggest that a short-term bottom might be in place. Contrary to this assumption, if the bears sink and sustain the NEO-USD pair below 16.72441, the correction could extend to the 50-day SMA and then to the 100-day SMA. The 4-hour chart shows that bears have been aggressively selling on any pullback to the downtrend line. If the pair turns down from this line once again, the bears will try to resume the correction by breaking below the 16.23586 support. Conversely, if the bulls can push the price above the downtrend line, it will be the first sign of strength. This could attract buying from the aggressive bulls, who will then attempt to resume the up move. XEM/USD. NEM is attempting to rebound off 0.1023475, which is just below the 50% Fibonacci retracement level of the entire leg of the up move that started in end June. This suggests that the bulls are buying on dips, indicating positive sentiment. The rebound is likely to face resistance at 0.1413531, which is the intraday high of September the 5th, but if the bulls can scale the price above this level, a retest of the recent 52-week high at 0.1690655 is possible. Contrary to this assumption, if the XEM/USD pair turns down and breaks below 0.10, the correction could extend to the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level of 0.0890120. A break below this support will be a huge negative. The 4-hour chart shows that the bulls did not allow the price to sustain below 0.105 levels, but the relief rally is facing resistance at the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of the most recent fall. If the pair turns down from this resistance, the bears will once again try to sink and sustain the price below 0.105. If they succeed, the decline can extend to 0.0890120. Conversely, if the bulls again buy the next dip aggressively, it will indicate strong demand at lower levels. If they can propel the price above the downtrend line, it will increase the possibility that the bottom might be in place. So just to recap, the top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch this week: BTC, ETH, LINK, NEO, and XEM. Again, I want to hear from you guys, gals, and everything in between. What do you have yours in? You have any of these? Are other ones suggested by you? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm very interested to also dip my feet into this and see how it goes. But I need to hear from you guys. You are the ones with the experience. I'm just following whatever I can understand here and take it from there. For now, I hope you appreciate and do like these videos. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, as I will be publishing more of these on a daily basis. I'm thinking 2 times a day, 4 p.m. Eastern and midnight Eastern, each and every day. For now, guys, gals, everything in between, stay safe, stay strong, protect yourselves, protect the family. Peace and love, peace and love. As always, this has been a Mavakaga exclusive, all rights reserved. Mavakaga out.